Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Ah, yes. And now the hero arc has begun. At least that's what people are saying. Now that Shinichi has returned to the land of mainland Japan, he is now going to be basically super pro tag. I hope that doesn't make him less interesting, because in all honesty, that's something that happens with some power fantasy anime, is that once they achieve a certain level, they basically become uninteresting.
Yeah.
I call it the Superman complex. Because
I don't think he's Superman, though.
No. I don't think he's Superman either. But what I mean is, in terms of the equivalency of the story. You see, Superman, the world is shaped. The world is, evolves to fit with Superman, and even though it does evolve with him, he still is like ridiculously overpowered on a destructively impossible level. Whereas this right here, where this is more grounded in reality, I mean, if he gets to the point where he's beating up everybody, and he has perfect eyesight now, he's in good shape, he's able to leap like a fucking superhero, he's able to control the knife power on his hand and everything. Again, I hope that...
Well, there's still an obvious major flaw, which is the fact that Migi falls asleep.
Well, again, though, if he asks Migi, hey, allow me to access the knife whenever I want to, the blade.
I don't think that he can just do that while he's asleep. He'd have to do it as he falls asleep. And if he's in a situation where he's trying to maintain his public image, and Migi's going to fall asleep, then he can't just walk around with a blade on his hand all day.
Well, again, that's why I think the more that Migi trusts him, the more Migi will just be like, okay, I will sleep, but I will leave some of my functions online. Because keep in mind, Migi...
I just think that's probably not something he can do. I think that's wishful thinking.
Well, maybe not right now, but maybe... again, dude, this guy's supposed to be dead. But because of Migi's interactions, and now Migi's at like 70% capacity of what he once was, because he literally used around 30%, 30% of himself to heal Shinichi, and now like those pieces that are independent from Migi, I would say if Migi wanted to, Migi could do a separate thing, and it would allow him to access it whenever he wanted to. I don't know. I mean,
I would say personally, I don't buy that, but fair enough.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see, but. Either way, we have Parasyte episode 8 queued up here. There's episode 8, Freezing Point. Let's check it out. Here we go.
その少年を殺さず観察してほしい。意味があるの？ある。多少危険な存在ではあるが。
ほう。
泉真一か。
Uh-oh.
またあいつに会いに行くのか。
あいつ？
あの正義の味方気取りだよ。
また女をさらいに来たのか。
奴はいるか？
奴？
泉とかいうインチキ野郎だよ。
三尾が用事だってよ。
てめえ、カナとやったのか。
ああ、カナって
とぼけんなよてめえ。
誤解だよ。
ざけんな。
Yeah, it's not the same anymore.
この前とは違う。
You gonna break his hand? Ooh, I thought he was gonna break his hand on the wall behind him.
なんでもないよ。靴、ここに置いとくよ。
He's so proper.
雰囲気ずいぶん変わっちゃったけど。
親の怪我を口実に学校をサボってただけだよ。
彼が近づいてくる。なんでわかるの？もうじきあの階段を上がって。ほらやっぱり。
父さん。
新一か。
お酒はほどほどにして何でもいいからちゃんと食べなきゃ。何かを失ったような気がするんだ。人として大切な何かを。
くだらん。
I mean, maybe he did lose some. I mean, Migi did replace his
右への
heart,
細胞が
so
全身に散らばってから。
どうしたの？
ごめん、先行ってて。
oh no.
内臓が潰れていて修復は不可能だ。10分以内に死ぬぞ。
助けてやれないよ。でもあんなやかましい場所で死ぬよりはマシだろ。
こんなに優しいんだもん。
死んだ。心臓が止まった。
Bud.
泉君、なんてことするの？信じられない。ゴミ箱に捨てるなんて。
おう、清掃の人が困る。
Bro!
そんなこと言ってる。
死んだ犬は犬じゃない。犬の形をした肉だ。
Oh my god.
違う。
村野。
やっぱり違うよ。前の泉君はそんな
村野。
犬の形をした肉なんてセリフ、むしろ私が使いそうな表現だ。
犬の体は分解されて養分になり、この木に受け継がれる。初めからこうしていれば村野にも嫌われずに済んだのに。村野、少し間を置いてから話そう。
新一、仲間が来た。
いや、泉君だね。
お前は。
聞いていたイメージと違うね。
お前見ない顔だけど転校生か。
Ouch.
邪魔だよ。島田秀夫、まずは君と、いや、君たちと友達になろうと思ってね。
なんだこいつ。
体育の時間が楽しみだよ。確か君のクラスと合同でやるんだよね。
本気出したら世界記録だ。
10秒 8？ 私もヒデと同じクラスになりたかったな。ヒデ？ヒデ。アキホは泉くんのことが好きだったんじゃないの？あら、優子だって。よしてよ、変なこと言うの。でも結局
やればやるほど全身の操縦が上手くなる。
回りくどいな。俺を油断させてから殺そうってのか。
君は誤解してるよ。君はもちろんこの学校にいる君の周囲の人間にも一切手出しはしない。最近僕は人間そのものに手を出してないんだ。僕は人間と同じ食事を続けている。人間社会の中で人間たちと共に生きていく道を模索し始めたんだよ。
半分以上は信じがたいな。
ああ、そう。
まあ、ともかく戦いは私も好まない。
これじゃ話が中途半端だ。
新一、眠るぞ。
例の睡魔か。
約4時間。この弱点を奴に知られたらどうなるかわからん。
普通の人なら知らん顔してるよね。そうだよ、泉くんの心が冷たくなったなんて。
いつか化けの皮を剥いでやる。
Hey! Come on, what's up that face?
この前はその。
じゃあまた。
Nice face.
超能力がある。しかもこれは。
I don't think that's what it is.
こんにちは。
何か。
ごめん、人違い。おかしいな。てっきり泉かと。
人違いっていうのはさ、顔が似てたり後ろ姿が似てた時にだろ。僕と泉とどこが似てるの？
だからごめんって。
Uh-oh.
ちょっと何するの？
あの声は何の真似だ。
助けて。
話を聞こうと思っただけだよ。
俺の身の回りで何か起きたら真っ先にお前を殺す。
怖いな。何度も言うけど君と争う気はない。
目つきも危ないし。
あいつの右手の反応がやけに弱かったが、気のせいか。
Uh-oh.
ねえ泉、駅まで送って。
Oh god.
さっきのやつがいたら怖いから。
おう、別にいいけど。
Damn.
まただ、最悪。
どうしたの？
君が感じる何かってのは さっきみたいな危ないやつが出す電波みたいなものかもしれないよ。
じゃあ泉も危ないやつなの？
そうさ、俺だって。だからもうそういうやつには近寄らない方がいいんだ。
今日はこの顔で釣るか。迷ったの君。
私
もしよければ僕が案内してあげるよ。
シンジ、お前いつの間にそんなに強くなった？ひょっとしてお前鉄でできてるんじゃないのか？すまん。
よし、案外うまく描けたかな。
Oh no. Jesus. Well, again, the quandary of, is Shinichi really still all there? Given his behavior in this episode of how he treated the dog after it died, I think his empathy only goes as far as living creatures. He feels empathetic towards creatures that are living, but once they die, he basically sees them as nothing. And that's again the discarding of the vessel in which the life resided. I mean, that's.
I think it's literally going towards the root of he is becoming less human due to the extra parts of Miggy throughout his bloodstream and possibly his brain. Or it's going to be like a fake out, which I think is less likely, but would be good writing still if he ends up just basically finding out that what happened with his mom pretty much just psychologically scarred him to the point where he acted a little weird for a while.
Well, if anything, he could basically convince himself of that. It's like, I've been acting weird because of my mom's death. That's it. That's why. All the while, it is probably something deeper. It's probably something a little more horrific.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it's like, why do I feel like only half of what you're saying is true? And I feel like that's because he wasn't lying about what's-her-face sending him to basically spy on him. But he was lying about the fact that he hadn't eaten anything human in recent times, and he's trying to eat a diet similar to humans. He's eating people. Like, he's full of shit on that one.
Yeah. Either that or, I don't know. There's... I don't think that there's any way that he could not have, been feeding on her.
Yeah.
There's a lot to take in with this show, but Murano basically running off whenever Kana came up to Shinichi. It was just like, hey, can you walk me to the train station? And Kana knew exactly what the hell she was doing. She saw Murano and was just like, oh, I guess I can drive a wedge between the two of them by doing this. Oh, hey, can you drop me off at the subway or at the tram station?
Probably.
And then Murano saw it. Shinichi completely unaware that Murano was there, and that's that. Relationships are weird, man. They can suck sometimes. And I mean, Shinichi hopefully will learn to how to steer clear of stuff like that. And I hope Kana realizes that, this supposed telepathic psychic power that she has is going to potentially lead her to her death. I mean, that's how I see it anyway. But everyone out there, what did you all think of this episode? I mean, I think this is a pretty good introduction to the new characters and the new plots, points, and situations and all that. His father basically drowning himself out with alcohol. His school life is basically conflicted now because of the situation with Murano. Not only that, but Hideo coming in as well. I mean, there's a lot here to unpack, but anyway.
I feel so bad for his dad. Like, he probably hasn't even been able to tell him that he took care of the situation and that his mom's not coming back. Like, he's probably sitting there drinking, expecting her to walk in the door and try to kill him again at any point, you know?
Yeah, that would be a torturous thought to go through his head at all times. Dude, that's...
Like, not only is my wife's dead, but the monster that tried to kill me already one time that looks like her could show up at any moment, try to kill me again. Like,
yeah,
it will be scary and painful at the same time, you know? Like, I 100% understand why he's just sitting there sipping whiskey in the dark all day. Like, that would be awful.
Well, anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this one, everyone. This was Parasyte, Episode 8, Freezing Point. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Take care, everyone. Peace.